Okay, so my friend just called me. She needed someone to make Chapman for her brother's wedding this Saturday. I have a 6 weeks old baby, and of course, I'm going. This is my baby's official party. Like this is the first time she's going to be in a crowded place. I can't wait to see her reactions and see how she takes it all in. This friend of mine has been a very wonderful friend. She's like a sister to me. She has literally been there at every point of my life when I have something to do. Once I call upon her, she just answers, and she's always like taking my stuff to be like her personal thing. So I made it that I was not going to disappoint her for this one, despite the fact that I would have said no, due to the fact that I'm having a 6 weeks old baby and I didn't really want to like stress so much because I'm in my postpartum. But because it's her brother's wedding, and she has not really called upon me for a very long time, I said that I must go for this one. I must do this for her. So we got to the venue. Baby slept all through the week, which was quite nice. We got to the venue. The place was really, really beautiful. The decoration was very well done. If you're a decorator of this wedding, I've seen this video, shout out to you. You did a very wonderful job. So we got there. Baby was fuzzing a little, and I had to take her out of the baby carrier and let her just like wanted her to just see the venue, the scene, and see how she just puts it all in. Look at the decor, it's so beautiful. Maybe couldn't kind of take her eyes off the ceiling because everywhere was so beautiful. The ambience, like everything about this venue was giving 10/10. I loved it, and I know baby really loved it. Look, her eyes was glued to the ceiling all the time, and she liked the lighting and everything. She kind of really enjoyed this because we got into the venue early, which was good because we had the time to like take everything all in without so much distractions from people, make videos and like take her around. She was really quiet, and you see her smiling. She was just playful. Her eyes were just darting around, and I knew that she really liked it because if she didn't really like it, she would have just started fuzzing immediately. So we had some mommy and baby me time, did some video, did some dance, cute scenes because why not? The whole place is so beautiful. I wanted to just create memories with Ruby while we had the time. Just look at her face. Her eyes was up all the time. She's like, wow, this is new. And some of my friends around they couldn't really get their eyes off her. They held her. After a while, she started fuzzing because they turned off the lights and the cooling of the place because the party has not started yet. So I had to like take off her clothes. My friend helped me to hold her while I just got her food ready so that I could just feed her before the whole event started. At this point, people were already coming and the event was like starting a little bit. So I had to feed her knowing that I was going to get into work anytime soon. So these people are just like, go around this table are all my friends. So we took the time to like bond since I've not really seen them for a while. And I bonded and we really like very happy holding Ruby. They were literally fighting over who's going to hold her. At this point, the calling was back. I put her dress back on her. My friend put her meetings and her cap, so she quieted down. Now I had to get to work making Chapman, which is what brought us here, you guys. So tighten your seatbelt, and I'm going to like teach you how to make this Chapman. Now, Chapman is one of those drinks that is being served in Nigerian kitchens, and it is really, really nice and rich. Okay, just see it as a way of enhancing your minerals and sodas, way to enhance it and make it more richer and more healthy. So for this recipe, I'm using Fanta and Sprite as the base. So I started off by pouring the Fantas and Sprite inside the bucket, right? I poured in everything. For this, I was aiming to do 10 liters. The drink that I brought wasn't really that enough. They were supposed to bring 4 packs of this drink, and they brought 2 packs. So what I did was that I divided it equally into each of these my dispensers. My dispensers would have taken 24 packs of drinks, but what I did was 12 of each of the dispensers because it was not really enough. So I added 6 fantas to each, and then I added 6 sprite to each of them. Meanwhile, when you are making Chapman, make sure that everything is clean. I first of all cleaned the bowl and washed my hands before I started to work. I already washed all the fruit that I'm using, and for this I'm slicing in the cucumber first. I'm using a mixture of cucumber, apple, orange, and lime. You can do more, but these are the basic things that I use for most of my recipes. You can add mint if you want to add mint. You can add lemons as well. Like they all combine fused together to give a very rich, fruity, fruity to give a very rich fruity flavor at the end, and it's super rich. It's always very nice if you can be able to make this Chapman and leave it like an overnight. It makes the flavor so deep and so rich. But for event like this, we don't have the time to make it and keep it overnight. So we make it at the venue because this is what the people requested. They want it done at the venue. I think there's a trail to that. So we are doing this at the venue because the requested so. But if you are doing this, if you have an alternative option, you can do this ahead so that you have these fruits will have the time to kind of soak in, you understand, inside the drink and give the drink a very rich fruity flavor, because the longer the fruit sits inside the drink, the better the flavor. So I just went ahead and I diced up all the fruits, starting with the cucumber, then the apple, then the orange, and lastly the limes. So after this, I introduced the star of the show, the grenadine. Grenadine is one of the most important ingredients in this Chapman. You can't make Chapman without grenadine. This sold for about 10,500, and that's what I got it. And it is also have the green one. Okay, so I added about 1 cup for each of the 5 liters. 1 cup for each of the 5 liters. That means if you are doing 10 liters, you're using 2 cups of grenadine for 10 liters. Okay, so one grenadine is going to go a long way in making you a large batch of Chapman. So you guys can see everything inside. This is how it's supposed to look. See all that fruit inside. So I'm going to allow this to like soak for about 30 to 45 minutes before I started serving. We're doing the education and the question was on. I had to serve it to get. So we didn't have the time to let this sit for a very long time. But even within that 30 minutes that I served, it really did its own magic. People loved it. So after that, I covered it up and allowed it sit down for like 30 minutes while I got the ice ready. Then I went ahead and sliced up the lime. Because I'm doing this in the venue and I didn't have a lot of time on my side, I didn't really go into trying to like style it so much. I just cut out the lime for garnishing and then started pouring out the drink, poured out the drink and garnished it with the lime, which was quite nice. And we served it to the guests alongside our small sauce pack that has been pre-made before. And you guys, like everyone who tasted this Chapman really loved it. We were like, this is so nice, this is so nice. I wasn't able to chew when I added ice, the ones that added ice to. But yes, we served this with some ice cubes as well. So we served it up to guests and they really, really loved it. My friend was very appreciative. She was so happy that I came and I was able to do this. And after the serving, I went back to the party. Yeah, my friends were still holding my baby at this point. Then Ruby decided to change it for everybody at this point. She started forcing, and I knew that our time at this event is coming to an end. But before that, I had to find a way to just calm her down and just grab something to eat. So I had in the wedding I had small chops, and I went ahead and still enjoyed my favorite onubu soup and semo. Yeah, like we were carrying different kind of rice around, but I've eaten rice a lot this week and I didn't want to have rice again, so I went for swallow. And then we had to cut the wedding cake. My friend made this wedding cake and she wanted me to just capture the moment. My friend is so eloquent, like she's very good at this. One thing I dread about making wedding cake is that I don't want you to call me to come off the stage to come present a cake. Like, I don't like that part. But this friend of mine, she does it so effortlessly that I'm so jealous of her. I wish I could just like steal that moral she has to be able to do this effortlessly. Yes, and this is the couple. This is the beautiful couple cutting the cake. You guys, isn't that so beautiful? Like, I was so happy I was able to witness all this 6 weeks after giving birth. I'm not stuck inside. At this point, Ruby was fuzzing again and we had to go. So I had to just feed her and get her ready so that we can just sign out. Because at this point, I had to even take out her dress again to just calm her down a little bit. The whole place was becoming more heated as the music was increasing. People were dancing. So we had to go. If you enjoyed watching us, please give this video a like. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you like this video and let me know you're going to try this recipe. Thank you guys so much. My shout out to all the subscribers. You guys are making this channel grow. I love you.